Follow now on Twitter at DJ Beatstreet.
This call is now being recorded.
All right, awesome. The feds is listening now.
Oh, literally, I said that same thing in my goddamn head. I can't believe you said it. That was crazy. I was like, feds are listening now.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Hey, it's another Q&A with DJ Beatstreet, and today we have the lovely, wonderful Kreayshawn. Kreayshawn, what's going on?
Nothing. On the road again. On the road again.
I know. Album dropped yesterday. Must be some exciting time for you.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
I just had my baby yesterday.
Let's jump right into the, what's the lead single right now? Go Hard, correct?
Yeah.
I have to know, is there a backstory to that song? Because just by doing some research on you and seeing, you know, your childhood growing up, stuff that, you know, you were doing through your teenage years, it just seems like stealing somebody's credit card and doing donuts in the parking lot is so Kreayshawn-ish that I figured there has to be a backstory to the song.
But I mean, like, regarding that line, there's no, like, a literal backstory, but there is, like, you know, small backstories. You know, everything kind of was inspired by, you know, what I was going through at that moment with, like, personal friendships and watching people on Twitter go crazy and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm just always trying to inspire women to do better. And that song was definitely, like, in a time where, you know, sometimes you try and, like, save someone and, you know, they don't want to go hard. So that was, like, my song, like, gotta go hard, girls. Just go hard.
Definitely. And the album dropped yesterday, something about Kreay. Can you tell me what the world is going to learn about Kreay?
They're going to learn that I have ADD. And it's serious. No, but I definitely have music ADD, and I'm one of those, like, I'm in love with music, so, like, you know, every song is kind of like a different, like, sound. Like, every song is inspired by a different genre of music that I, like, am into. So, like, every song just sounds super different. I'm always throwing out some crazy lines or just saying some off-the-wall stuff, so I think people are just going to learn that I'm a weirdo.
Okay, it sounds exciting. West Coast, you are a West Coast chick, and I have to ask this because I visit out there. What do you prefer, tacos from a taco truck or fish tacos by the beach?
What? Taco truck? Are you serious?
You like them joints?
Yes, I'm a taco truck queen. Especially in Oakland, we have so many taco trucks that, like, people really fight over their favorite taco truck. Ridiculous.
I've seen stuff on it, but I went to Venice Beach and had fish tacos on the beach, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is where it's at.
If you're in LA, you gotta go to Compton, and you gotta go to the little poppin' taco trucks, like, with the whole, like, pop-off going on.
All right, I'm gonna check that out next time I'm out that way. Instagram. I saw you express yourself. I thought to myself, you know what? I have to ask this chick, when I talk to Kreayshawn, I have to know, is she going to do a record with Diplo? But the internet already answered that, and Twerking dropped.
Yeah.
So how did you end up linking with Diplo to make this track happen?
Literally, like, my link with Diplo has been there for, like, so many years. Like, I don't know if you know, like, I like direct music videos, and I went to film school and all this stuff, and, like, I've been following his blogs since, like, 2006 or something, and, like, he, like, posted up one of my, like, videos that I used the song for, and, like, on his website, and it, like, inspired me to, like, become a director, and, like, just crazy, like, me and Diplo have been, like, emailing, like, each other for years and years, and it's so weird to see things come full circle now that he's, like, on the album, and, like, you know, it's just crazy how, like, stuff like that happens.
That's an awesome story. Now, on producers, I don't want to give away anything about the features or producers that are on this album, but I want to talk about who's not on the album. Is there anybody that you want to work with in the future? Any producers or other artists?
I mean, I'm always down. I want to work with more, like, smaller names. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, more rare sounds, like, just more rare things. And I feel like I definitely needed Waka Flocka on this album, and I'm, like, kind of, like, distraught that he wasn't. But hopefully we can get him on a remix of Go Hard or something like that. But yeah, I'm down to work with just anybody, really. It's always just like whatever I like. You know, like the only people that I work with on the album are people's music or producers that I actually like love their music. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I just want to find more new things to like. You know, more new.
More new for that Kreay.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I think you're doing is great, and I know for a fact that you probably met a lot of resistance in your rap career, and probably still do, being a white girl in hip hop. Now, with it almost being a year after you kind of exploding on the scene with Gucci, and the debut album is in stores now, do you think hip hop is becoming more acceptable of Kreayshawn, and if not Kreayshawn directly, just white girls in hip hop?
I think it's like the other way around. You know, like, do I accept myself into one category? No. I think my album's so everywhere that it shouldn't be like just hip hop, and I shouldn't be looked at as just like a white female rapper. And I think that's what's kind of, you know, that some girls are like learning in this process is like, you don't have to be rap, you don't have to be anything, and you can just kind of be yourself, and fans will be your fans no matter what. You know, it doesn't matter what genre of music or what kind of, you know, what area of the media is covering you. Like, that stuff doesn't matter.
When you're not writing lyrics or directing music videos or traveling the world or Instagramming pictures and all the other awesome shit that you do, how do you spend your free time?
I'm a home person. I like being at home with my cat and, you know, hanging out, watching movies and smoking, and hanging out with my friends. I have friends, believe it or not.
You have no friends, you said?
No, I have friends. I do.
I read about that you worked at IKEA, so I want to test your IKEA knowledge.
Okay.
Why the hell do you have to have a high IQ to put the shit together and it falls apart in 3 months? You have to know the answer.
I know the answer, actually. It's because the fact that you self-assemble your furniture makes the furniture cheaper, you know, not quality-wise, but money-wise. That way, you know, there's less people that you have to pay to, you know, put it together and ship it, and it's easier to ship, it's easier to carry, you know. And that's how they keep their prices. That's how they keep their prices so low. And they keep their prices low because the furniture is crappy to begin with as well. So you get the lowest possible prices at all times.
So basically now that because my furniture breaks in 3 months, I can just blame myself.
Yeah, but it's so cheap. You can just buy a new one. It's all good.
True. This is true. It's like a never-ending circle.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, what to date has been your lowest and your highest moment in your career?
Everything. I don't know. I guess my highest moment would be like putting out my album and finally birthing my baby and feeling good about working on some more art and more cool stuff. And I guess my lowest moment was like so confused about me and like was making up these crazy like stories like about me. So it was like all these different things like rumoring around the internet at all times. That was like the worst.
The whack.
Even though it was like the best, but yeah, the whackness is the worst.
So last question here. Do you see West Coast artists dominating hip-hop in a few years?
Which West Coast artists do I see dominating hip-hop in a few years?
No, just West Coast artists in general. Do you see the West coming back?
Oh, the West. It's not East Coast or West Coast anymore. It's literally internet. Like, it's the internet. Internet rap is what's taking over.
Internet rap's taking over.
Yeah. There's no sides anymore. All the lines have been blurred. You can't female, straight, boy, girl, black, white. There's no lines anymore. It's just music. Music is taking over. I see it.
You know what? And it fits right because it's 2012 and that's what it comes down to. Technology.
Yeah. End of the world, 2012.
End of the world. Kreayshawn, I want to thank you for your time, and it's been great. Do you have any last shout-outs or people that you want to thank or last album?
Yeah, I just want to say, buy my album, Something About Kreay. You can get it on Hot Topic. You can buy it on iTunes, you know. Support the kid, love the girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Follow now on Twitter @DJ Beatstreet.